Hello, I'm Jackie NESPRAL. Watch NBC6 on our app, Roku, Apple TV, and YouTube. And here are the 6 things to know. A South Florida man is wanted for 2 bank robberies in Broward. The FBI says Dijon Cortez Hudson robbed a bank in Sunrise on July 22nd, then another bank in Fort Lauderdale 3 days later. Hudson is considered armed and dangerous. A final farewell today for a Broward Sheriff's deputy who died in an on-duty crash last week. An emotional procession and funeral was held in Fort Lauderdale to remember and honor Deputy Benjamin Nimps. Authorities say Nimps was heading to a domestic violence call in Deerfield Beach when his patrol SUV collided with a pickup, killing him. Flags are being flown at half-staff at the Broward County Courthouse, Deerfield Beach City Hall, the Broward Sheriff's Office, and the state capitol until sunset. Officials are investigating a fatal accident at a construction site in Miramar. Police say it happened Thursday morning when a white Chevy Tahoe went through road closures and detour signs. Eventually, it drove underneath crane-like machinery where the car was crushed from the impact. The accident happened near County Line Road and Douglas Road under the turnpike. You might notice your South Florida beaches are a little cleaner this Friday, and it's all thanks to a seaweed cleanup project. Beaches near jetties in Holliver and Bal Harbor, as well as the sand between 26th and 31st Street in Miami Beach, are just a few of the areas crews are targeting. The brown seaweed, known as sargassum, has become troublesome in recent years, with 2018 being the worst year yet. On shore, it attracts flies and smells, leaving a little room for beachgoers. Crews will use front loaders and dump trucks to remove the sargassum. Universal Orlando Resort announced a new theme park today in Florida. It will be called Universal's Epic Universe and is set to be built near Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios, and Volcano Bay. The park promises to bring imagination to life with a new level of experience. An opening date has yet to be announced. And the NBC6 Cafe is back on the road. Friday morning, we're heading to Miramar Fire Department 84 off of Miramar Parkway and I-75, right next to our station, collecting your last-minute donations. So come out and spend your Friday with us, all for a good cause. We'll be collecting school supplies from 9:30 a.m. to noon.
The NBC6 First Alert Weather Team, certified most accurate 6 years in a row.
Well, we already had long periods of rain on Thursday here in South Florida. Friday looks wet too. We'll have that easterly wave right in our vicinity. Looks like we'll get additional rains, and it's going to remain unsettled really for the next few days. If you look at the weather all the way through Monday, anywhere from 2 to maybe 4 inches of rain should accumulate across South Florida. So it's not going to rain every minute of the day, but we're going to have that high chance of precipitation on a day-in, day-out basis. Speaking of high chances, National Hurricane Center still declaring that this area in the middle of the tropical Atlantic, has the likelihood of becoming a tropical depression or a storm before reaching the Caribbean. But it is really struggling today, and this is because of a lot of dusty air, Saharan air layer mixing into the circulation of this tropical disturbance. I would say that the National Hurricane Center is likely going to start backing off on that chance of it developing. So big thumbs up there, especially for the Caribbean. Now, back to the local area. Looking at Friday's forecast, looks wet in the morning for a good percentage of our viewing area here in South Florida. And the showers and storms should continue through the morning into the midday hours. And then we could start to see brightening skies in the afternoon, much like what happened at the end of the day on Thursday. So the best chance of rain on Friday will be early in the day towards the midday, as you can see here, with perhaps fewer rain showers towards the end of the day tomorrow. A high temperature near 87, 70% rain chance, by the way, on your Friday. 60% for Saturday, so still unsettled. Sunday, a good chance of showers and storms, although trending to occur more in the afternoon instead of the morning, and the same deal for next week.
And thanks, John. Those are your 6 things to know for today. You can always follow all these stories and get a check on the forecast on the NBC6 app.